2, 1, and action! Hey everybody, we're back for episode 3 of Hearth of the Cards. I'm your host, Drekken. I'm joined by Sean, the forecourt jester.
It's been quite the challenge for
man.
this episode.
For those of you who are watching the VODs, I'm about to cry, but we're finally underway and it's going to be a fantastic episode.
40 minutes late. New record. This is our earliest time we've ever gone live.
That's not true. The other episodes were like 15. Like, it's going up now. It's going up. So, happy Lunar New Year, everybody. Happy Lunar, Year of the Horse.
Yes, yes.
I wish I knew what year. I think I'm actually a rat. Do you know?
Sure I want to say anything about that.
I think my actual birth year under the Lunar New Year is the rat. So.
I believe I'm ox, but I could be wrong.
Wait,
what year were you?
85.
Okay, so maybe we're the same. Whatever.
I think we're the ox.
So either we're both rats or we're both.
I'm abandoning the rat and I'm going straight to the ox. There's
strong like ox.
There's no way I'm sticking as an ox. As a rat. There's no way I'm going to do that. So. I want to thank you guys for coming in and tuning in for this next episode. Let's start off with some news.
Sounds good. Yeah.
All right. So, some major news and important news to tell everybody. The ladder is resetting. Absolutely.
In 7 hours.
Yep. In a few seconds. Oh. There we go.
You don't need that. But yeah, Season 2 is going to be finished, so whatever rank you get in 7 hours is going to be your legacy. For those of you that have grinded to Legend, we salute you, but you get to start all over again tomorrow.
It's like, I don't know, what was the last reset? Wasn't that just a month ago when the ladder reset?
I believe that, I believe reading somewhere that they're looking at 2-month seasons right now, but since it's all beta and they've been doing a lot of balance stuff, you probably want to keep that open. Then yeah, it's 1 month right now.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it is a lot of time at all. Like,
it's 30 days. Yeah.
30 days, yeah. It was. I'm pretty sure it was the beginning of January is when the ladder reset last time, and now we're all starting over.
I'm trying to remember if it was like right before New Year's or right after.
Right after New Year's.
Was it right after?
Right after New Year's.
Okay.
I remember waiting for it because I was like, I didn't do very good in Season 1.
Well, the only ranked I did for Season 2 was our 5-0 win streak from last episode. My deck doesn't lose, what can I say? And then I played one more ranked game after that, just today, to do a quest. So I'm going to do rank 20 medal this round.
We're going to have a special episode where I'm going to take that shaman deck out.
5-0. That's all you got to beat.
We'll see. Another important thing to make note, even though this is yesterday's news, but they're changing the disenchantment proportions. Because
they changed the cards, they didn't really change the disenchanting values. So now that some cards are weaker, or some cards are actually worth more, now the balance comes in. So, I mean, if you had some of those cards that got nerfed and you disenchanted them, I think you got more dust than you were supposed to.
Yeah.
It's not groundbreaking by any means, but...
those who are crafting might care. Like, I don't know if there are people who are dedicated to, like, I'm going to be the best Hearthstone crafter in the world.
Cue the Pokemon music.
There are people. There are people who are going to be like, they know. And they're going to be the best kind of crafter you can find out.
Like, there's no quality of crafting in this game. Like, there's no superior versions of cards. There's no legendary of legendaries. It's just a card with stats.
But someone's
to hold that title, just like anybody could.
Somebody does. But there's somebody out there who's going to be like, I want to be the best crafter there is.
I want to be the
very best. And no one ever was.
When you do this on the VOD, you should put like a Pikachu golden card in here. Right?
It's going to like pop up.
Just like, bam, there it is.
Okay, so this is the show, if you don't already know, where we try out a deck, we build a deck for the show.
Yes.
Feel free to definitely copy said deck, and we test it.
Good thing to copy.
I disagree. Today's episode, we're going to hopefully jump. Game! Yay!
It loaded.
Hooray!
We win.
Hooray! Today we are going to jump into my deck. Actually, we'll pull up the deck right now. My collection. And I have 7 packs to open.
Yes, I see that. I don't know how you can resist the temptation.
I actually have been deciding to do like a ceremony and just get candles and like put on a cloak.
War paint under the eyes.
And be like,
Draken versus RNGesus, round 1 of 7.
And with a hope for my, some of the best cards as possible. Okay, so we're going to use my Beastie deck, or Beast plus 1 deck. This is just a very simple, cheap deck. There's no legendaries, and it obviously revolves around Beast cards.
Okay, you know that
Hunter.
a card has fallen out of favor when I don't recognize what Hunter's mark does. Change a minion's health to 1. Okay, so it's an equality.
Yeah.
It's a single target equality.
Yep.
All right. Dragonhawks, Stonetusk Boars. That's a lot of 1 cards that don't really seem that powerful.
Okay, so I'll explain. Let's talk
Okay.
about how this strategy. We'll go first thing we'll do is we'll go over what cards are in here, and I'll explain how this deck works. You're right, there are a lot of cheap 1/1 cards. So Hunter's Mark, tracking.
Yep.
I actually have 2. I actually have a two gold trackers. I just haven't.
You're
put
clearly level 15.
Clearly. Stonetusk Boars.
Yep.
Timberwolves.
Which is a good card.
These are actually pretty key to the thing. So young Dragonhawk.
Meh.
It's kind of a place I would probably. I never really get to utilize it, but
no, not really.
Snipe, and I'll explain why Snipe is important. The Raptor, River Crocodilisk. I always call it Crocodile. Crocolisk. Starving Buzzards. These are actually a very key part of this deck too. Animal Companions.
Misha.
Oh, I love freaking Misha. Oh my god, we'll talk about that too. Kill Command.
Only 1.
Only one.
That's surprising.
I'll explain why.
Okay.
I had to keep the balance, but so Grizzly. Actually, that's why I might remove a Grizzly to tweak it. Anyways, Raid Leader, Hunter, Sun Cleric, Multi-Shot. These are very important too. Defender of Argus. You could do without him, but I just love Defender of Argus. Houndmaster, also a crucial part of this deck. Fen Creeper, and the Tundra Rhino.
So your highest mana cost is 5.
Oh, there should be a Core Hound. There it is.
Okay.
Oh, Core Hound. Sorry.
I didn't even see the
Core Hound. I was like, there's someone missing.
Yep.
Core Hound.
Okay, well, the first few things is, in terms of a Hunter deck, you don't really have that many spells in this. This is literally Beasts plus 1. The Argus, I guess.
So I'll explain. So when I was designing this deck, there were 2 things I centered around. A lot of the Starving Buzzard, and tracking to obviously pull the cards you want. And there are 2 elements. You notice there's a lot of obviously +1 to hunters or to beasts and +1.
You got Double Wolf and the Raid Leader.
Yes. So there's a lot of buffing in this deck. But Starving Buzzard allows you to just overwhelm. You just want to overwhelm your opponent and keep strong board control. Like you just need to keep their minions obviously as low as possible and just overwhelm them while at the same time buffing your beasts. So let's put this to the test. The best way obviously to show anything off is
to play it. Right. But again, the second half here is that I don't see a lot of typical Hunter cards in that. For example, where's Unleash the Hounds?
Well, that's a good question. You know what? I decided I wanted to keep... The only thing I didn't get to put in this deck that I would love to have put in there was the... What is it? Was the fight... Was it... The combo you talked about today. My brain just...
Starving Buzzard into Unleash the Hounds, because every hound you summon is a beast, which activates the Starving Buzzard. But as well, you could also throw in a Snake Trap.
Snake Trap.
Snake Trap activates, summons 3 snakes that count as beasts.
Beasts, yeah.
So let's say you have an opponent with 3 minions on the board. You put out the Starving Buzzard for 2 cost. Unleash the Hounds is 2 cost, which gives you 3 cards. Unleash the Hounds again for another 3 cards, and you put up the Snake Trap. Yeah, that's like an 8 mana turn right there. But the Snake Trap, if your Buzzard's alive by the end of it and he triggers the trap, that's 3 more cards. Now, I wouldn't suggest putting all that together for 1 turn, because you're going to have cards in hand, and gaining 9 plus your next auto card from your next turn is going to you're going to burn a card.
Yeah.
So that's the danger of that. But That's a very common hunter mechanic these days, ever since Unleash the Hounds was changed out.
See, the reason why I don't particularly have Unleash the Hounds. The snake trap I wanted, so I'm gonna have to work on it to get it. Oh,
Ringthar versus Valera.
There you go.
Watch.
Yeah, see, even chat's like, there's no Unleash the Hounds. So
begin.
it's a very popular and common expected card.
okay. So I'll go first. Definitely Unleash the Hounds. I don't think. So
that's why I was looking at a lot of your one drops. Is like, you know, a lot of these could be changed to be a lot more powerful. Like our young Dragon Fury Wind Serpent thing, whose name is
Dragonhawk.
Dragonhawk. Yeah, the young Dragonhawk. Very rarely will you ever get a chance to use its full potential of the double Wind Fury.
No.
And even let's say you have both your wolves out and the raid leader.
Well,
That's
get
a
rid of
very
that core.
specific setup just to get the use out. You can easily replace him for Unleash the Hounds, which will almost guarantee get you at least 3 hounds on the board.
So definitely, if we were to look into improving the deck, we'd add Unleash the Hounds.
I would also totally get rid of Mark of the Hunter. Explosive Trap is going to... You know, you have no wave clear at this at all. If that enemy starts piling up cards, you have no way to deal with it. You don't have multi-shots. You don't have any AoE clear. Explosive Trap, again, very common kind of card, and extremely useful against a lot of rushdown decks. So I see you use tracking right off the bat here.
Yep.
Tracking's good to get the card that you want, but it also discards the other two.
Yes.
So there's a positive with a negative to
Now,
that. And
with the discard though, it doesn't just go back. It goes right back into your deck. It's just not.
nope, those are discarded.
Uh,
Look at your deck. Unless they changed it. You have 21 cards. 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which means you're already down 2 cards. Discarded. I think it says so right on the tracking if you highlight it. Discard the others. They don't go back into your deck.
see, I was always in the impression that they did.
So tracking as a level 1, if you don't have anything else to play, sure, it's great. It might get you a card that you can play, but it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, I think though I like to control my deck when I'm going. Oh, I guess I should actually.
In the turn?
Yeah, I should actually sort of let this person play. They're probably like, "What are these guys doing? Why are they not playing?"
But yeah, so they put out the gnome, just card drop, more card draw coming from this rogue. I'm curious to see if we're going to see a bit more of a miracle rogue coming in through here because of that sustain. But you have a lot of 1s and 2s and very few of them in your hand right now.
Well, Misha. Misha.
Misha's great value. For 3 mana, a 4/4, that's terrific.
That's why I love the companion.
The problem is it's an RNG card. It's either going to be that or Huffer, which is the 5/2 charge, or it's going to be Leok, which, again, Leok works tremendously well with Unleash the Hounds, with Timberwolves, with Raid Leaders. +1 to everything else. It's a beautiful card.
I'm going to complete... Oh. That's why
Now,
that was
Misha's dead. That was a very interesting trade. But at the same time, he got rid of your Misha for a 2-for-1. He now has a 5/3 on the board, which did strike you through to the face.
He didn't use the ability. He didn't get the benefit of the ability.
No, because he didn't attack anything that damaged him.
Which is... I'm kind of surprised. Well, he didn't want to lose it to Misha, obviously, but...
Now, rogues have a lot of clear, especially early, especially if we're going to see more of a spell rogue or ability rogue. So 3 hit point creatures, I would be very surprised if it lived this turn, to be honest. Rogues have a lot of tools to clear out 5 hit points on...
Burned out his mana, so let's see what he's going to do. Nothing. All right.
Well, he can either trade out the 5/3 and get a card, or he can hold it. But again, spell power and card draw is all we've seen. All we've seen so far from this rogue. This is why I'm thinking maybe we're going to see more ability-heavy focus and spell-powered focus.
Let's find out.
Because rogues right now, not a good spot in the meta. Like, the current meta does not favor rogues whatsoever. Like, their combos are just too expensive. They don't trade out very easily. They don't have a lot of AoE, at least free AoE. Like, they always have to pay for it in some way or another.
Greetings.
And rogues at this point, I mean, Miracle Rogue or like a very high aggro rogue is really the only things they got at this point.
Okay, so what I'm gonna throw out here is... See, I'm gonna do crocodile.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
it's still dead meat for the 4/4. But you're gonna go with that anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're into turn 5. As a rushdown deck so far, you're not convincing me.
I don't got my 1/1s. Definitely, I missed a lot of my 1/1s, but give it some time.
Okay.
I also didn't get my
Spell power plus mana, nice. It's a great combo. 2 damage AoE, and again, you might have buffed your croc, but he does not have the power against that Drake.
Oh.
And he shadow stepped it. Well done. He has 3 mana. He can totally play it out again. Oh, and we got the bug on. He's not going to play it out, though. He's going with the Worgen. You don't have anything to hit that Worgen anyway, so it's really not that terrible an idea right now. And now you have a Houndmaster with nothing to buff.
Give it some time, my friend. Give it some time.
I'm giving you time.
Watch.
I'm curious where this is going. Because as a rushdown deck, like, your highest real card here is a 7 cost, and that's the Core Hound.
Of course.
Not even really that healthy, and a big target when it gets thrown onto the board. The longer this goes on, the bigger cards we're going to see out of our opponents, which you're going to have a tough time dealing with. At least that's what I feel.
Let's see. I'm feeling it.
Okay.
Yes, he has 7 mana, so let's see how he's going to respond.
Well, you coined out for the taunt plus the Houndmaster. So, you know, obviously I take it back that you didn't have anything to buff. But you had to use the coin to get that combo.
Yeah, I did. It definitely had to sacrifice. But let's see how he responds. He has 7 mana. I'm expecting the Drake.
For the king!
Okay.
Drake now. If he had a spell, he would have already put it out. Well, he does have a spell. Cold Blood does not benefit from spell power last effect, though. That's just a throwaway. That is scrub. But he throws out the Ring Leader instead. Alright, here's your buzzard with no
My buzzard came a bit late.
Bit late indeed.
Oh, it's just not my hand. Okay.
You don't really have much to play here.
No, I don't.
And again, this is where clear comes in handy, multi-shot, or explosive trap, or...
Well, got messages coming on. Okay. I am...
You better have something to back that up, otherwise he's toast.
Oh, I know. I'm thinking...
The defender still means he's toast.
Okay, I'm gonna hold out to next turn. Because if I can get a beast next turn, I'm feeling I can hold it.
Alright.
Just in case, I need to make sure he doesn't.
Snipe and shoot. That's all you got, really. Your raid leader's about to get sacrificed to the thugs of Westfall. Those scrubs, man. Gotta make the ritual sacrifice to RN Jesus. Thank you, Big Beck. We thought we had made the necessary sacrifices, but just like RN Jesus giveth, he taketh away our strength. Alright, so he put out the Painmaster, your Snipe took it out. He's gonna retain board control, and you also gave him an extra card because it was the Snipe that killed that guy.
Oh, there's a Drake.
Yep. More card draw. He's been doing quite a bit of card draw actually. In double Ring Leader, I don't see a lot of Rosen on that anymore. Oh, you do have a multi-shot.
Yes.
Okay. Well, multi-shot will kill one thing, if not 2, at this point. But the bigger problem is you don't have any minions.
No, I don't.
To play here.
So definitely in a tough spot. Well, multi-shot's everywhere now.
You got the leaders. Cut off the head of the organization and the rest will fall. But you, like, if you put out the Argus, he's toast. If you put out the starting buzzard,
I'm gonna take the damage.
he's toast. You have no choice but to
I'm gonna take the damage.
Yeah.
That's fine. If I can, right now, if I can just get... I'm gonna believe in the Hearth of the cards.
More card drop.
Oh, man.
You're seeing a common theme here with this road.
Yep. That's
Like,
fine.
You have 15 cards. How many does your opponent got?
I hope you like
It should
my
be like
invention.
10, 12,
8.
Well, 8. The problem is I don't think you're going to live long enough for fatigue to kind of hit here at this point.
Hold on to it. Just believe. Alright. Let's do this.
All
Let's
right.
do this.
Buzzard, Wolf, get you another
Come
card.
on. Come on.
We have a lot of 1-drops somewhere.
Okay.
Don't mess.
That'll throw out another boar, which should activate. Yep.
Well played.
And a multi-shot. Now, before you go with this multi-shot, I would totally Hunter's Mark that 4/4. Because a multi-shot would...
It's not enough for a multi-shot. I'm one mana down.
Then you're gonna pay this round. You're gonna pay. You're gonna pay. So you can take a shot at the rogue, but this turn you're looking at 7. Let's just say there's an eviscerate in there, right? You're looking minimum 11 damage. That's my prediction right now.
Let's see.
He's already used Cold Blood twice, I believe. He's gonna backstab with that spell power to get rid of your TP. But if he has another fan of knives, it's prime material right now. Oh, he's gonna shift. Another card draws in. But now you've lost your +1 attacks. You still don't have another beast to activate that buzzard next turn, but I sincerely doubt it's gonna live.
The buzzard's not gonna make it.
So there's the trade. There's the trade. Keeps the 4. And he still has like 8 cards in hand.
And 8. Oh, here it comes.
So a charge. So that's 7 damage that you've
For
taken.
the king!
9 with the more charge. This is he's shadow stepping again. He's used 2 shadow steps on 2 drakes to get him 2 additional cards.
5 cards. Yes, 5.
Funny. It's funny how the math actually works out in that.
Okay, so
I would totally.
first I'm gonna find out what my minion comes out.
But I would save Hunter's Mark in this regard. That's a terrible minion.
I'm not good. It is a horrible minion.
Yep. I suspect Leog there will not be very useful to us. You have nothing left to do here except shoot. So, if he is stacking charge, there has to be an Argent Commander coming to your face. Notice how we haven't seen the rogue actually draw any weapons. He hasn't summoned
I was surprised.
or drawn weapons. Because he doesn't need it. Like, the weapons here, for a spell power deck, doesn't need it.
Let's find out.
So he has had a lot of card draw. He's thrown...
He only has 4.
He's thrown a lot of charges at your face. He did a shiv, a backstab, and a sap, and 2 cold bloods. Oh, and here comes the dagger, which means you might be... No, he's out. But you're looking at do or die. He's killed countless cards above you. That houndmaster is absolutely useless. You might want to just concede. But yeah, I mean, he's been able to trade out, and I don't think we really saw a rush down potential from this deck.
I'm gonna say that was the first round.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, you got...
That's okay. No, let's warm up.
Yeah, you got...
warm up round. Warm
Oh,
up
that's
round.
totally fine. Just saying, I don't think we really saw good potential out of that.
Your turn.
Oh, great. You're going to give me the terrible deck to lose. Alright, give me this. Give me that mouse. Like, the decisions that you were making there were fine, but the card composition just doesn't really feel like it's that tight.
There's something I think a few tweaks you can see a lot different, but I think well, let's see what happens. Let's watch for the draw.
As a note there, Big Beck, everything's cool. The audio, video, it's all brilliant. We love export.
Oh, don't even get me started.
This mouse is incredibly hot.
Well, specifically beside the.
The fan exhaust?
I will fight with
It's
honor.
like, man,
Let
it's
the
gonna burn through my
hunt
fans.
begin.
Alright, let's see. Hunter, Wolf, multi-shot, Houndmaster. Well, against a Paladin, I don't think we're going to need a multi-shot by turn 4. And early on, the Wolf is probably just going to die to something. So
Yes.
I want to keep that. Houndmaster could be good for a 3-4 combo. At the very least, this guy is 3, and he's 4. But razorfen Hunter is good here at round 3. And we got the coin. So it could be as early as round 2. But there's the Crocolisk. So turn 2 Crocolisk, turn 3 Houndmaster. That would turn it into what, a 4 or 5? 4 or 5 in taunt. 5 hit points is a good amount against paladins, so let's hold on to it and see if we can actually achieve that. Oh, and we gotta say hello.
Greetings, traveler.
In terms of hunters, though, current meta as of
Reporting
July
for duty.
January 31st.
July.
Well,
July
met.
31st. I'm from the future. I mean, yeah, hunters not really that high up.
That was a mistake.
That was a mistake. Well, alright. Glad you think so. He shouldn't be able to kill this guy. He's probably just going to ignore him. At least that's what I do. Hammer of Wrath is 2 damage, I want to say?
Yes, it is. It is 2 damage. And I think it costs 2?
Well, I was thinking it actually costs 3. But if it does cost 2 for 2 damage, he could kill the croc.
I can't remember.
Which will render me useless here with my strategy. But,
Reporting for
and he's just
duty.
going to attack to the face. I mean, that's the important thing here. He has 1/1s out. We can stop that damage pretty usefully here with... that's not it at all.
Whoa!
There we go. Coin into Houndmaster.
Well, that's
So now a 4/5 on the board. He can't kill it that easily. If he does throw a hammer at it or a true silver, it is 4 mana right now, so he could true silver it. That will get rid of plus the true silver plus a card on the board. And either way, we clean up with whatever's left with the Houndmaster. So I like this play. There's your core hound, by the way.
I don't think the core hound's going to be much right at the very beginning. But
Well, as a rushdown deck, you want to rush down as quick as you can. That's why you see a lot of 1s, 2s, and 3s. Because you're trying to guarantee a good opener to get that one.
here he comes at you. No.
Yep.
Two
Not
for
enough
nothing.
at all.
I don't feel that was a good trade on his part.
Well, he does for some reason. I love Tundra Rhino. It's great for beast giving charge, but 2/5 not really that useful in terms of an overall aggression card. But you know, if you can stock up 1s and 2s and 3s, and then you get yourself a charge, that could really set yourself up for a very powerful turn. Kind of tempted to change the health to 1,
think you
but
should.
no, not gonna.
You're not going to?
No. Because even changing
Oh,
his
because
health to 1,
you're right.
he still does 4 damage.
I totally didn't notice that.
I am considering the Defender of Argus, though.
I wonder.
See, you already have a taunt on the board. I would throw
I'm
out
guaranteed to lose one of these. I'm guaranteed.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously. But I would take
You-
the hunter,
Why
bring out
the-
the boar. And then, depending on next turn, you can even Defender of Argus,
I wonder.
her and the houndmaster. Obviously, you're going to lose one of them.
Well, if
By
I
next turn.
if I do the Defender right now, I can hit through for 10 damage. Plus, I have 2 taunts on the board. So that's what I
My
feel is the
shield!
best
Put
With
on
10 damage.
play. 10 damage. I got 2 taunts on the board. He can't kill them that easily. And I mean, I know I'm going to lose one of these.
What kind of paladin, what kind of clears do paladins have?
Consecration and equality consecration, but he can't do that combo this year. I mean, I knew I was going to lose one. I didn't think he would actually use a Murloc for it, but either way, I still maintain board control. That's why I felt it was the better play. I got 10 damage out of those before they died.
Well, here he's just. I would throw. Now I would throw
Yeah,
him.
no, this is totally the right play.
Mess with Tusk.
I don't have a weapon to worry about, so I will flip through, and because you're supposed to be a rush-down hunter, we're not going to give him any respite. He can trade for any of those. If he trades out for the 1/1, I hit him for 4. If he trades out for a 2/3, I hit him for 3 plus more. He doesn't seem to have really good answers right now either,
My
which is
shield
what I'm
for
really
Argus.
banking on. Okay, now he can trade one of those, if he was smart.
No, he's going for face.
No,
No?
he should trade. There you go. That's the better idea. I'm just gonna multi-shot anyways.
Nope. Face.
If I multi-shot both those taunts, this is almost a good game.
Now, wouldn't it be better to take out one first, then multi-shot so you guarantee... Well, actually, it doesn't matter because they're all under 3, so... Never mind. I take it back. But if you kill the lower one, you're
Exactly.
going to protect...
No.
Yeah?
You're onto something there, don't worry. So this guy can't kill me, I can kill him.
Multi-shot,
Multi-shot just silly face.
so you don't have to worry about the 4.
And we hit for more damage.
There we go. See, I'm not just a pretty face on this show.
I'm the one making the decisions. He's at 7 damage though at 7 health. Now Paladins, longevity, so I was totally expecting a heal.
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark's great in this regard. Yep.
Trade him for the 1.
How much mana is it's
0. Hunter's Mark.
We're
Trade him for the 1.
now well, I was hoping to do the Tundra Rhino, right? Which I still might do. And then the razorfen and have...
Oh, yeah, do it. Oh, no, you're not going to have enough. It's 8.
Yeah, I don't have the mana. So either way, he just healed for 6. I can take out 7 damage right now. 7 plus 3 is 10. And I think that's really all we can do. But, I mean, I can't strike through with everything anyways, because I need to take out the Guardian.
Okay, if you bring down the Tundra.
Yeah, so we're going to trade him for the 1/1.
So we got 4 damage now, plus the Huntress at 6.
Still a full
Yeah, you need not enough, even if you...
But because we have a core hound, next turn...
Then you throw out the core hound, rush his face.
The idea is that we leave this Tundra Rhino alive. Hopefully he will, to finish the game next turn. But he is likely to heal again, because he is a paladin. Paladins are whiny little bitches with 9 lives.
He's definitely going to try to...
Double Holy Light is 12 hit points. Double Guardian of the Kings is another 12. He's already used 6. He's going to consecrate right now. Yeah, he's going to consecrate now. Gets rid of any number of minions. He's out of mana. He didn't heal. We don't have a charge, so the core hound is not that useful right now. But we can throw out the core hound now anyways, and I'm not sure he has the removal to get rid of 5 hit points on 1 turn.
Well, it's going to force him to concentrate on the core hound because he's going to be desperate. He's going to want to make sure that core hound doesn't stay alive next turn for sure. So whatever he has, he's going to play, which allows us then to play... Oh, I wish we had the charge would have been. If we had that charge, if we held
the idea is keeping the charge alive would have won. But equality consecration, again, is another big paladin combo.
What about just the creeper? The creeper.
Yeah, I'm thinking, since we have 8 mana and this guy's 7, I really don't want to put him out because then we have nothing else to do.
Just do the creeper. The fen creeper.
I'm going to do the creeper and... Because that way, if our creeper lives...
I would have sniped, but...
Sniping you can't do against heroes.
No, I would have left snipe because then our memory plays out.
If he doesn't play out a taunt and he doesn't heal, I win next turn. That's what I'm banking on right now. He has 5 cards. He has 9 mana. He can't true silver the 6 hit points.
Blessing of Kings.
Still won't kill it. You can't do that. That's why I put out the taunt.
Your magic shall not.
He can spell break. Yeah, that's cool. But now he needs to kill that 4/6, or he loses.
The victory.
Oh!
He just didn't have the answers or the longevity, and since we rushed him down, we forced him to react. And again, I still don't see a lot of your 1s coming out into play.
Okay, my turn. Let's do this.
Video's amazing. I can see Draconis' tears.
Curse you!
That's great.
Makes me sad.
Master Dauk is Master Dauk coming out tomorrow?
Yes.
Awesome. I will see you tomorrow, Master Dauk. Now, look, the Hunter's synergies there worked out well because the Paladin didn't have a lot of answers. Your Hunter's Mark came in real handy.
You know what? I find that the Hunter's Mark definitely helps keep down those large units, especially with having a lot of 1s in it. They become, other than obviously my buzzards, everyone else is expendable, and the wolves.
Rexa versus Malfuria.
I refused to tender wolf, and it never came back.
Let the hunt begin.
I don't need so many hound.
Wow, 4/4/2/2. The 2s are good to keep.
I'm gonna keep the 2s.
You gonna keep both the 2s?
Yeah.
You also go second, which means you can put out a 3/2 first. But against a druid, I would totally coin into a crocolisk. The 2/3 is guaranteed to live through a lot more combos than your 3/2. To be honest.
Job's done.
Because if he has claw, he would have killed your 3/2. Now, if he has claw, he doesn't kill your 2/3. Now he might armor up and attack you, but it's basically you're just playing around claw at this point. He doesn't have it. You put back both hound stations, didn't you?
Yes.
Might have been a better idea to keep one. Upon retrospect. Alright, 2 mana. I would say Raptor's great right here. We got a 2/3 and a 3/2, and if we can get a houndmaster for turn 4.
Job's done.
I think we'll be in a real good spot.
Yep. Well, I'm hope. Well, it depends. If we can get even the buzzard, I'd be really happy.
Well, turn 3, you got a taunt.
Oops.
You got to end the turn. And then turn 4, you'd have a houndmaster for one of your beasts, which I think stacks up really well. So yeah, I don't know.
Well, I'm 3. I'm gonna go Grizzly, depending on what comes next.
Yeah, nothing. I'm a little surprised that we haven't fairy dragon.
Oh
Got a houndmaster, so. Turn 3 taunt, turn 4 start recognize. And you hit 55. Turn 4 though, he could swipe, but it won't clear the board. It'll only get rid of your highest hit point or your highest damage minion, depending on which is your 3/3.
Houndmaster, you think I should do it on the Grizzly, or should I pump up the Raptor? I'm feeling the Grizzly, but...
Well, you don't gain any damage between the two.
No.
The only difference is 1 hit point. I think having a second taunt might actually be a bit more beneficial
Oh,
because he's about to swipe your only taunt. The swipe won't kill everything, but...
Buzzard. My buzzard. You know what? I'm going to bring back the taunt onto this game, and then I'm going to do my...
I would actually put the taunt on your croc.
On the croc?
It's more hit points.
Yeah. Okay, so next game I'm going to drop the buzzard and drop the timber wolf.
Still attack with both.
Oh, of course.
See, if he has another swipe, he's forced to use it in this case.
That's it. That's the end of his swipes.
That's, well, yeah. There's still other clear a druid can do, but...
I feel like those are my biggest sort of clear problems right now at this moment, at this level.
But we're presenting him a target, and if he can swipe this early, both swipes out this early, we know we have a lot of 1s and 2s and 3s coming.
Which is what I'm counting on at this point.
We're trying to remove his removal. He didn't even take the card. Alright, he's just going to take down the houndmaster. Just smart. Innervate. Alright, we forced an innervate out of him, and there's 2 damage to all. Either, but you still have a 4/2 on the board.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop my buzzard,
Drop your Misha.
drop my Misha, or whatever.
Puffer. Next turn, you can buff the hell out of those. And we've already forced out an innervate, a swipe, 2 shapeshifts, and a starfall.
We pushed out a lot of cards out of this guy.
It's turn 5. He's at 10 hit points. Although he is about to clear. He's just stalling at this point. He just needs to get to his bigger cards. And we're out of charges, which is unfortunate. Before you do that, I would totally put out the Tundra. Tundra Rhino.
Tundra, really?
Yep. Next turn, your beasts have charge, plus he can hit through for 2 right now.
He's going to take out the Tundra Rhino.
How? 5 hit points. He'd have to... He's already used 2 starfalls. He'd have to use the other star mechanic that he has. The name of it is... He does have a 5 damage spell, but he has to use it. And you can hit through for 3. If that charge lives, you win next turn. If not, you win in 3 turns because of your auto attack. You're forcing him to use spells and spells and spells.
Your magic shall
Or
not
spells.
save.
Silence works just as well, but he's out of mana. He's going to take out your wolf, and he's at 6 hit points. You win. Raid litter. Raid litter. You win.
Handle it!
Oh, he doesn't have the charge anymore.
3, and you don't win. How did
I was
do
going to say, well, because he doesn't have the charge, we got silenced.
the charge doesn't give him damage. Oh, the wolf.
I can sense
Doesn't matter. You still
Yay! GG! Okay, so that's how the deck was supposed to be played.
I still think we could definitely tighten up some of this energy, though.
Okay, I completely agree, and I think in the post, I will probably post, like, things that we would improve on the deck, but that's the core of how the deck is supposed to be played.
I think Unleash the Hounds, again, like, in this case, based upon what we just seen, we don't really see a lot of enemy minions early on. So, but Unleash the Hounds kind of just, you know, it forces out the potential of your buzzards. Because it's 2 mana and it can be anywhere from 1 to 6 cards.
Okay, when I tweet this deck, I'm definitely going to add Unleash the Hounds. Your turns.
So we're 2-1.
Yep.
2-1 on the deck. I mean, you've already lost, so the shaman's clearly superior. But best he can do is 4-1. Best he can do is 4-1. And I guess, I mean, we're not really that huge into the league system either. I mean, we're ranked 17. It's still a very attainable rank for a lot of people without huge cards. Like that druid, for example. We didn't really see anything spectacular out of the druid. Just a lot of survival tactics.
Versus Gul'dan.
Now, for this,
Soul shall be
I want to say we're going to
Let
see
the
Murlocs.
hunt
I want to
begin.
say we're gonna,
Murloc?
Murlocs and Warlocks are pretty much like, that's 50% of all Warlocks right now are like Murloc.
Let's find out.
At least at the higher levels, right? The higher levels.
I'm
good with this.
You think so? I would get rid of the Grizzly.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a guaranteed 3-3 versus a random 4-4.
Misha or the... What's the charge pig?
Huffer.
Huffer?
And we saw him last turn, 5-2. Or Leok.
I would...
I think I would get rid of this.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, man. Okay.
Guaranteed taunt versus an RNG taunt?
I believe in RNG.
I know you do. But
I'm not... I'm not a gambling man, but I believe in RNG.
And we got a core hound for it, so boo, boo.
That...
Charge! 1 damage. First blood. This is the first game we've seen this guy.
Yay, boy!
He didn't do anything.
I would throw down something. Keep him from putting down anything low. Whatever he summons next turn will die. There's nothing he's going to be able to summon this next turn that will be able to survive a Snipe. Nothing.
But is it worth putting it out? Like, if he puts out a 1-1, that was a 4 damage.
Because next turn you'll be able to throw out the Grizzly.
But now, let's say he throws out a Voidwalker, Snipe was great. He throws out a Blood Imp, Snipe was great. He throws out a Fell Imp, Snipe was great. He throws out a 1-1 Archer, Snipe sucked.
Agreed.
So you want to go with the RNG? You trust in RNG?
I trust in the RNG.
Trusting in RNGesus!
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
For another damage. Should totally have an emote of a ripped maple leaf. That's not a bad subscription option.
You mean like a Maple Leaf list is like, oh, he didn't do anything.
Yeah, he life tapped.
Oh.
This scares me that he has 8 cards and he's not playing anything. That scares me. 9 cards. He has to play something.
What do you think he's doing?
He's looking for something. He's looking for something. Okay, Shadow Lord. That's all he did. Alright, fine. Can't do that combo yet, but we can do that combo next
I would
turn.
wait. Yeah, I'd wait. Oh, wait, shoot, obviously. And then...
Yep. So, your board here has a lot of value. He's hit for 4 turns.
That ROI.
He's hit for 4 damage.
I believe in him.
That's amazing.
I believe in him.
You believe in the board?
I believe.
Alright, 9 cards. He has to have something.
Whoa! That Hellfire.
I'm convinced we are against someone who bought an account.
His name is Ray Charles.
Well, he must be blind to his cards. Alright, buzzard.
Wolf.
Don't mess
Wolf what?
with Tusk
Wolf. Then you got another wolf. Oh, you got multi-shot. So it doesn't matter. Never mind.
But if I put out the wolf and it dies, it didn't do anything. If I put it out next turn and something survives, it did something.
True. I would try to buff up as many cards as possible.
Alright, now this is where he puts down another Hellfire, and I hate my life. You need to make that chat bigger next time.
Okay.
Barely reading.
This time
The leaf
for
got
sure.
Tankmaster. Well, it's about to die. That's fine. So he Tankmastered and took out our buzzard for a 1-1. Whatever.
We lose the ability, but...
Alright, so now we put out Charge and Wolf.
Yes. Charge and wolf it is.
Does this guy... He does count as a beast.
That's so cute.
Our squirrel's gonna attack back. Oh, and another
buzzard. Actually, I would do buzzard. I'd do buzzard, wolf, and then see what you get. Because then I think you're gonna get a random...
Charge. But charge. Alright, you're right then.
Buzzard, wolf, what do you draw? I would throw her out too.
Hellfire.
Oh yeah,
I would much rather hold onto her in case another.
You're right. You're right.
All right, attack for 2 then. So, the squirrel attacks for 2. It's the first time in history.
Why?
Go, my squirrel, go!
So this is now where it becomes a race because high-end warlocks will run Jaraxxus, which at I think 9 mana they can play. So we have 3 turns.
9.
We got 3 turns to get rid of 11 hit points somehow, and if he taunts that, we're like screwed. If he puts down a Defender of Argus or a Sun Fury Protector, we're done. But if he can't, he loses next turn.
He's looking. No, if he did, he would have done it already.
How many minions did this guy play?
My shield for Argus.
I knew he had it. Tankmaster is the only minion he played.
Yep.
We're turn 6, and all he's played is Tankmaster, Giant, and Thing. Alright, come on, Mark of the Hunter. Hunter's Mark. You can do it. Imp?
What was he doing?
Shields up!
Another taunt. He is scared.
He
is bloody scared. Oh, that's... Alright, I'm tracking. We need to get that 9 hit points out of the way.
Yes!
Got it.
Yes!
Goodbye.
Use a squirrel, use a squirrel. Use a squirrel.
No. Oh, yeah, you're right. But I kind of want the squirrel to get vengeance. Squirrel it is. And
Oh my god, it screamed.
you're such a heartless bastard, Draken.
The squirrel's like,
Alright, goodbye, front line. Hello, damage. Let's hope he doesn't have another giant and another taunt, because...
wait, so you can just tell him, like, well played or something like...
Oh, sorry. My bad.
I will hunt you down.
Oh, fuck, another giant.
Oh, it doesn't matter. He can't stop our auto attack. We win. That's how you do it.
Shields up!
Shields
So he
up!
does have another taunt. It still doesn't matter. Oh, he's got a shadow flame? That's not a bad way to go at all, because it clears the board, but he's still screwed.
It's like,
That was a frame perfect auto attack.
auto attack, auto attack, auto attack, auto attack!
I got you to rank 16, bro.
I would like to say the deck got us there. You were just a conduit.
That tracking was really good, though. Like, without that tracking, that wouldn't have happened.
Yep, 100%. 100%.
At best, what would have happened with the if you didn't have that?
You would have to have consumed a lot of cards. Like I think the amount of damage we had total would have taken.
Even
them.
if the multi-shot, let's say the multi-shot took out the Argus that was taunted, and the giant, that would have left it at 6 hit points. We would have had to use 3 cards to clear that, which would have left us with 1. And he has a Sun Fury Protector on the board. And
Which
then,
you
as you
would
saw,
play.
next turn he had another combo. Yeah. So without that Hunter's Mark, we would have lost.
What was he at 13 hit points before that happened?
Yeah, we did 12 damage, I think, in that run.
Yeah, we.
2 from the boar, 3 from the hunter, 2 from the wolf. Wait, does the wolf buff itself? Yeah, it does.
No, it
It
doesn't.
says all beasts. Does it? Or
It
all
does.
other beasts.
All other beasts.
Alright,
I'm
so
pretty
2.
sure it doesn't buff itself.
4. We had a card on the left, but I don't remember what it was. I think it did 4 damage.
Was it the boar? No, there was a
We had the
squirrel.
hunt. No,
No.
you killed the squirrel because you're a heartless bastard.
Yeah. Raid leader?
No. Either way, we did like 12 damage. Or that one. So that's pretty good.
Alright, legit.
So we're 4-1. No, we're 3-1.
Rexa
We're
versus Garrosh.
3-1, you're right. This is the fifth.
Because you started.
Yep.
Therefore,
Let
I'm game
the
2
hunt
and
begin.
4, and now you're game 5.
Oh, this is the worst draw in the world.
That's the best draw in the world.
This is the worst draw. You're 4 each.
Based RN Jesus came in. Yeah, Jesus seems to be your friend. He's never mine.
The heart of the cards.
Alright, so against a warrior. Level, or turn 2, since he's first, he can't coin. Turn 2 could be a war axe. As a note. So
I'm gonna go at it with the boar. Go for face. I could coin for the crocodile, but
the croc will die to the axe.
yeah,
So
he's gonna
you take a chance.
I'll go with the boar.
If he axes to the boar, then
That's
big
fine.
deal.
I'm okay with that.
But since you got a kill command, right? Now he has a 2-1 anyways. Since you have a kill command, you want to keep some kind of beast so that you can actually kill command it.
Yeah.
So I would totally put out Croc and just trade out board. That way you keep the 2/3. Has to.
Or not. Well,
Well, if he doesn't have it, no, he doesn't have it. That wasn't the top deck either, so he has to use it. Now, anything you put out right now is gonna die. Just as an FYI. He's gonna take 3 damage for it, but yeah, it will die.
I'll be fine with that. Well, maybe I should just held off and let him try to attack face. See if you can do it.
We can totally get down to an episode.
thirsty.
Alright, so he's gonna take 3 damage and kill it. That's extra damage on the You have a kill command, but
Yeah.
we don't have a beast.
I could coin into not into rhino. Okay, I think I should just take damage. So I don't play.
You can't clear it.
No. I would just take damage. You're gonna steady shot him, then take it. Let's see what happens.
If you can get a 1-drop beast, you can kill command that. Berserkers are big targets for assassinations like this, because it's just going to continue stacking as long as there's damage to be had. Some of the earliest game games you can do is because of stacking berserkers. It's really silly. How much hit points on that?
6. I think
It won't live.
No, but it'll hold off for just a little bit.
Yep. It ensures that they have to attack it. It doesn't count as a beast, does it?
Nope.
Fen creeper?
Nope.
Okay.
Behold my
Negator.
mighty
Wow.
invention.
That's the poultryizer. Something's becoming a chicken next turn.
That makes me sad.
Not necessarily. At the start of your turn, transform a random minion into 1/1. All you gotta do is suicide your Fen creeper. Something on his side's gonna become a chicken. In this case, though, we should totally just try to kill off that berserker.
Okay, so probably the best choice is
You don't have a beast to draw.
well, if I drop the starving buzzard, he's a beast.
That doesn't count.
For the kill command?
Oh, for the kill command.
Yes.
That's true, but so I didn't think of that. But then your buzzard's just gonna die. So what you might be better off doing then is putting down the Shattered Sun cleric, killing off the berserker, and then multi-shotting. Oh, you don't have enough mana for that. Multi-shot next turn.
Oh, well, I can coin to multi-shot. I think coin. I like that idea.
Quickly.
Let's do that. So cleric, let's do this.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
I know, if that takes out the poultryizer, like, I'm gonna... Oh well, I mean, I think it's the better position. I just wanted to see something become a chicken.
It would probably be someone on our side.
So that's a 4/4/3/2. The 6/6 can take it out. Acolyte of Pain will not trigger. So you are gonna you can kill command that if you want, but I don't think it's worth it. Because you can just kill it.
Well, if I get multi-shot.
If he... Yeah, he's totally gonna trigger your Shattered Sun.
One shot,
Oh, well. See, that card that off. Yeah. So he keeps that alive. You don't have multi-shot.
Feeding it to draw. Nope, never mind.
Yeah, you could put out your buzzard now.
That's what it is.
Don't mess with Tusk.
Meh.
Well, I mean, you got 2 mana and only one thing to do.
Job's done.
That could have been better.
Yep. RNG's sometimes saves. And sometimes throws you down the well. Oh dear. He's gonna activate the drug. Get out and take 6. You have another multi-shot, but you don't have a Hunter's Mark. Kill command does 3 damage, I believe.
Yep, without a beast. Well,
You might be forced into multi-shotting and then trying to deal with Gromish. In hope that one of them doesn't hit him.
multi-shot it is. Well, multi-shot's 100% going down. I could. No, I can't. Okay.
You don't have anything for the Argus to hit, and if you put out the core hound, Gelbin's gonna kill it.
Okay, multi-shot it is. Shit.
I mean, you could put out the Tundra Rhino and kill Gelbin, but I don't think that's a very good trade.
Well, if I put out the Rhino and I attack the Acolyte Pain, then Gelbin's gonna get taken out by multi-shot. Oh wait, there's not enough mana. Crap!
Yeah, you have 8 mana to play with, so...
Sorry, this is the only thing that's happening. Well, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That just happened.
A little bit. If you can get a beast out, though, you can kill it with kill command. So next turn you can do Tundra and kill command. Not out of this yet, but you're about to take 11 damage. Minimum. If he has a Reaper, that's... Oh, if he has a Reaper, you've lost.
One
doesn't have a
shot,
Reaper.
one kill.
For the card. Oh, he's looking for a Reaper. And did he just top deck it?
Did he? Did he?
No, he top decked the Leopard now.
Let the pain
Another Acolyte of
speak
Pain.
to
Wow.
me.
Well, alright. Very close to being dead here. I kind of want to say, you know, put out the Tundra Rhino and the Houndmaster, but that is just not going to win.
I'm going to have to Tundra Rhino and kill command for sure.
Yes.
That's
Depending on what he has in his next hand, you can attack him.
I think shouldn't I just try to take one of these things out?
I would take out the leper, to be honest. I mean, he's going to hit you for 2 and then explode later on. So you're at 4. If he has anything with charge, you're basically done. But that, we couldn't deal with Gromish early enough. So 1, and he's thinking of it. 2. Roman doesn't. Oh, he's looking for cards! Oh no! Oh no!
What is going on?
If he gets any weapon, you're done. What did he get? A shield! He is so looking for that Reaper.
Stop!
He executed you right.
What are you doing? Stop! Well, that was scary.
Wild animal. Whatever it is, you're throwing an Argus on it.
Oh my god.
Wait, no, that's a lie. Put down the hound. No. It's Huffer.
Okay.
Yeah, put that. You have to taunt and hit.
What do you think? Kill? This card. Well, he can't do anything more to this.
He's gonna get the card regardless. Like, if you kill it now, or if he suicides it, he's gonna get the card. Just attack his face. It really won't matter. If he draws a weapon, you're done. And attack him. Next turn, we're bringing out the core hound.
Core hound.
Oh my god, if we win at 2 hit points.
I believe in Hearth of the Card. Oh shit.
That's fine. Unless he has 2 of them. Then it's not fine. He's already used both whirlwinds. That's always clear. No,
He's looking for something.
He's looking for the weapons.
Back to work.
Cruel Taskmaster. If he has a weapon, you're done.
Take heart.
He doesn't. He has Cairn bloody.
Mother's near.
Tracking. Immediately. You need a multi-shot. Or, well, if you believe in your Hearth of the Cards, you go for an Animal Companion. If you want a solid taunt, you go for the Grizzly.
Well, if I bring out an Animal Companion and bring out Argus, I can hold it just a little bit longer. So I'm gonna go with Companion Argus having companion.
You got Leok. In the middle, yep.
My shield for Argus!
So your 6-2 has to kill Garen. It has to.
Okay.
The eyes of the earth
Now you hit for 2.
are upon us. Well played.
And you lose. I think. He called well played, so I think you lose.
Job done.
Because 4 damage and 2 damage will clear it. And if he has anything else to hit you in the face, you're done. If he has any weapon to clear 5 hit points, you're done. He has an inner rage. Okay, so you're done. It was close.
I held on.
That Gromish really hurt. Because he killed off a big minion, and then he hit you for 10. And then he forced us into a kill command. It was a really hard card to deal with. But that's why, that's why you take Gromish. Because you have to deal with it. So you end your night at 3-2. Shamans.
Yeah, it's that smug look on
We're
your
dancing
face.
with wolves.
That smug look on your face. Next week, though, we will find out because Glitch will be back. So
What did he want to do again? Rogue deck.
Rogue. But I don't remember. Skullbash? I can't remember.
Some kind of spell battle.
Yeah, some sort of spell power rogue.
Yeah.
Glitch will be back, and he will be debuting his rogue deck.
We gotta get a 3rd chair.
Yep. I'm going to tweak this deck, and then maybe later down further in the episodes, we'll see the retweak of this deck. Hopefully.
I'll retweet your deck.
Jester!
Goes Darth Vader on me.
No!
Yes.
But but anyways, guys, thanks very much for coming out. As always, you can find me at Draconis. Where can they find you?
Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Four-Core Jester.
All that simplistic core branding. Be sure to follow ESChamp at ESChamp. Same thing for Twitter, Facebook.
Button down here somewhere.
Oh, there'll be like an annotation all around here, or highlights, or all that jazz.
This is where my Vader helmet will be.
Also, follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/ESChamp.tv. If you're already on Twitch watching this, just hit that follow button. It's follow. Yes, follow button. And be sure to join up. We'll be back next week, hopefully at the right time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I believe in RNG. Jesus.
Believe in the hearth of the time zones.
Heart of the time zones. But you know what, guys? I wanted to actually put something out to you. If you have a deck that you want us to feature, I want you to take a screenshot or put on Imager, tweet it at us, send it, put it in the comments, link it to us, and we'll try it out. I think that'd be really cool.
Assuming we have the cards.
Assuming we have the cards. We'll do our best to build it.
30 legendary decks won't fly.
We'll try our best to build it. If we can't build it, we'll build a facsimile of it, and then we'll try it out as well.
Strangleton Tigers make great substitutes of Sylvanas.
And also, quick question for everyone out there. Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer short seasons? Because this season was only, 30 days?
30 days.
Or do you prefer longer seasons? Leave it in a comment if you're watching the VODs. Tweet it at us, and then we'll talk about it next week.
Alright.
Alright, so, till next time, guys. Peace!